Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurave Sarvalokanam Bhisaja Guru Vinam Nidhe Sarva Vidyanam Shri Dakshinamurte Namaha. Kratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvighram Gurumai Deva Sarvagarye Sarvada Shuklam Bharadram Vishnum Vishivaranam Chaturjum Prasannavadaram Dhyaye Sarvavigrah Vijante Vyasam Ashtanaptaharam Shakte Bhautrmakalam Shumbharasharaatmaya Munde Shukadatam Taponidhim Vyasaya Vishnurubhaya Vyasarubhaya Vishnue Namo Vai Brahmanide Vasisthaya Namo Namaha Narayanam Namaskritya Naranchaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudhirayet. So responding to Duryodhana's question on why Bhishma will not aim at Shikandi, Bhishma was narrating the story of what happened after Kashi Swayamvara, right? So he abducted, Bhishma abducted Ambika Ambalika, took them to Hastinapura, and then there Amba told him that she already, in her mind, mentally, she already married Shalva, and both of them were planning to get married at that Swayamvara before Bhishma came and did all those things. So she would like to go to Shalva and marry him. So Bhishma sends her to Shalva. Shalva says that because you gone with Bhishma, I cannot marry somebody who has already gone with somebody else. So he also rejects. So with that, Amba she wasn't sure where to go, what to do next, and she goes to forest because she did not want to go to her father's place where she will be ridiculed by everybody, laughed at, and then she can't go back to Hastinapura because she already told there that she's in love with Shalva, and Shalva does not want her. So she goes to forest. There, Brahmanas, she meets many rishis and Brahmanas. All of them were giving different opinions. Some were saying, go to Shalva. Some were saying, go to Bhishma. Some were saying, go to your father. So at that time, when those Brahmanas were like that discussing, at that time, there comes the Rajarishi Hotravahana. So Rajarishi, I think I said this previously, Rajarishi is someone who was a previously or even serving as a king, but he is having a conduct and living his life like Rishi. Okay, such a good conduct. So here Hotravahana comes, and when he comes, all the Brahmanas, Rishis in that there, they offer him the seat, water, and things like that, all the usual upacharas. And once he's seated, he hears the story of Amba, and he becomes very anxious at heart, and then he starts speaking. So he's the maternal grandfather of Amba. He comes there and he makes her to sit on his lap, and then he comforts her, and then he tells her with the details after listening to everything that has gone. He says that don't go back to your father because I am your mother's father, so it is not right for you to go, and I will give you a way of a solution for this. You take my advice and go to Rama, Jamadagni's son, go to Rama, and he will dispel your sorrows, grief, everything. He will dispel. He will kill Bhishma in the battle if Bhishma does not obey his orders. So he will do that. So that's why you go there. And then hearing this, Amba says that I will definitely go to him as per your command, but where will I find Rama? Where will I find him, and how will he go and remove this sorrow and grief? How I want to know all those things. Then Hotravahana explains that you will see Rama in Mahendra Mountains. We looked at this in Parva, right? So when Yudhishthira went on Tirtha Yatras, he went to Mahendra Parva mountain to see Rama there. So here Hotravahana explains the same thing. So he always dwells in that Mahendra mountain. Many rishis and Gandharvas, Apsaras also live in that mountain. So all of them are rich dwarves. You go there and tell him that I sent you there. Okay, so I sent. If you say that, then he will definitely will do what you ask him to do, because he's a friend of mine and he is always pleased with me. So he always wishes my well. So that's why he will do whatever. While they were discussing like that, there comes Akritavarna. Akritavarna, again, we came to know about him. We learned about him in Parva, right? He is Rama's assistant, companion. And there also he guides Yudhishthira to Rama. In Vanaparva, we looked at it and he explains about Rama's story, right? How Jamadagni asked him to cut, Jamadagni was killed, and how Rama took revenge and he wiped out the Kshatriyas from the earth and all those things. He narrated that story in Vanaparva. You can go back and remind yourself when you're free. But he comes there, and when he comes again, all the king, Hotravahana, and all the other rishis there, they stand up and they give him all the upacharas and everything. Once they are seated, everything, then Hotravahana inquires Akritavarna about Rama, and you know him where he is and where can he be seen. And then Akritavarna at that time saying, Rama always speaks of you, saying that that king is my dear friend. He speaks of you very highly. So you will see him here sometime soon. He should be coming here very time soon. So he explains that in the tomorrow morning he should be coming here, and then Hotravahana explains everything that happened. So this is Amba, Kashi's king's daughter, and she's my daughter's daughter. And with Ambika and Ambalika, they were supposed to have this Swayamvara, and that at that time Bhishma came and he, defeating all the kings there, he abducted, he took these girls to Hastinapura, but then Amba explained everything and blah blah blah. So Shalva did not agree to marry her. So permitted by Bhishma, she came back to Shalva, but Shalva did not agree because you were taken away by Bhishma, that's why I'm not going to marry, and all those things. Hotravahana explains everything. So he says that because this sorrow she is having now, Bhishma is considered by her as it's the root cause. So Hotravahana tells Akritavarna that Bhishma is the root cause for them. And after he stopped explaining all this, Amba also says that it is as my grandfather says here. So I cannot go back to my own city because of shame and fear and disgrace, fear of disgrace. At the same time, I cannot do anything. So tell me what is right for me. The duty, highest duty, which Rama might point out. So what Rama might tell. So then Akritavarna says that, asks her, what do you want? So there are two options. One is Rama will go and tell Shalva that he should marry her. The other way is Rama is going to defeat Bhishma, and then, so what do you want? And then at that time, Amba talks very sensibly here. She says that I was abducted by Bhishma, acting from ignorance. He was from ignorance. He did not know that my heart was already set on Shalva. So he did not know when he abducted, but he did abduct. And having said that, I can't 100% blame Bhishma also, but at the same time, Shalva as well, having gone with Bhishma, he probably don't want me as well. So I don't know which one is right, Bhishma alone or Shalva, or both of them should be punished for this. I don't know. Whatever is consistent with reason. So you can do that. I want to hear that from you. And then Akritavrana says that you speaking as per the virtue in your mind. So if Bhishma had never taken you from uh, Kashi to Hastinapura, then Shalva would have married you, and Rama would have asked Shalva to marry her. So it is because Bhishma took you away and by force, Shalva's suspicions that you were taken away to Hastinapura, and that's why Shalva's suspicions have awakened, and that's the reason. Bhishma is very proud of his manliness and is crowned with success. That's why you should cause your revenge for the fall of Bhishma and no other. So Akritavarna here suggests that, which is what Amba was also expecting, hoping he would say. So he also says that Bhishma is the root cause. So then Amba says that whatever in my heart, that's also, you also said the same thing. Bhishma should be caused by me. He should be killed in the battle. So Bhishma or Shalva or whoever it is, both of them punish that man who you think is guilty, and through those whose act I have been miserable for this time now. So while they are conversing like that, the night passed, and then the next morning, Rama came there, as Akritavarna said previously. Rama comes there, and once he comes, again usual hospitality, and everything is done. He was speaking to Hotravahana for a long time, and looking at the opportunity in that discussion, he introduces, "Oh Rama, this is my daughter's daughter, daughter of Kashi King's daughter, and she is something to be done by you. So listen, please listen carefully." And then Amba says, "Tell me what you have to say." At that time, Amba starts crying very much. And then Rama again tell me what's in your heart. I will act according to your words. Tell me what you want. And then Amba says, "I seek your protection. So raise me from this ocean of sorrow." And then Rama starts thinking, okay, this woman is crying and she's asked for protection. What is she going to say? And then after some time, Rama again says, "Tell me what you have to say." And then at that time, he hears everything that happened to her. And then, so Parashurama says again, uh, he says that I will send a message to Bhishma that he should come and take you. Okay, so he's having heard my words. He should definitely will obey my words. If not, I will kill him in the battle. So with all counselors and everybody, I will kill him. So again, Amba says that I was dismissed by Bhishma as soon as he heard that my heart is set previously on Shalva. So again, approaching Shobha King Shalva, I addressed him in the language, but he again doubtful of my conduct and purity. He refused to accept me. So reflecting on this, with the aid of your own understanding, you do what is should be done at this time. Bhishma again is root of my calamity because he brought me under his power, taking me up on his car by violence. And so that's why, till that Bhishma, for the sake of overcoming this distress and everything that I'm going through, Bhishma is covetous, he's mean, and he's proud of his victory. So that's why we should give him his punishment, his share of his punishment. And I was being abducted by him. Even this was when he was abducting me. That's when also I wanted to kill him to be killed. So that's why this is my desire. Please fulfill this. Hearing this, again, repeatedly, she urges Parashurama to go in a battle with Bhishma, but Rama again says that I do not, on any account, take up arms again, except for the sake of Brahmanas. Only for Brahmanas I will take up the weapons, otherwise I will not do. Both Bhishma and Shalva are exceedingly obedient to me. So that's why don't grieve. So I will accomplish your object. I will not, however, take up arms except for the command of Brahmanas. So this has been my rule of conduct. And Amba again says, my misery should be by any means dispelled by you. So go and kill him without much delay, and so on. She urges again him to start the battle, not this conciliation and all those things. Rama once again says that I will take it to Bhishma and I will try to convince him, and that's what I will. He will, if he agrees, then he will survive. And Amba again says that in battle, kill him, and like that, she again urges him. While they were talking thus, so Rishi uh, Akritavrana, who was there listening to all this, he also says that tells this to Rama that you should not desert this girl who is coming for your protection. So Bhishma comes to the encounter always, and he says that if Bhishma comes to you and says that I am vanquished, I'm defeated, or if he obeys your words, then this whatever Amba is asking, let's consider that as accomplished. If not, made him punish him for that. So you made a vow that you will kill in battle the person, be it a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, or Shudra, who would be enemy of Brahmanas. You also made a promise, as long as you would live, you would not abandon those who come to you in fright and seek your protection. So that's why you would kill that proud warrior, Bhishma, who would vanquish again. So that's why you defeat him in the battle. So Akritavarna again reminds the promises Parashurama has made. Rama again says that I remember all those things, but at present, conciliation may be the best thing. So I will take Amba with me to Bhishma, and then if he does not listen, then we will see what happens. So then encounter happens, and then Bhishma will be killed by me. Having said this, the next morning, after all the morning rituals and everything is done, Rama with many Brahmanas there and Amba, he goes to Kurukshetra, and there he goes, and he on the banks of Saraswati, he they make quarters for themselves there, and then he sends a message to Bhishma. Bhishma, hearing this, on the third day, he sent a message to Bhishma saying that I come here, do what is agreeable to me. Hearing that, immediately Bhishma becomes very happy. He immediately, uh, with uh, many brahmanas, priests from his family, and cows, and all the things that needed to serve Parashurama, he goes there. And he goes there and offers all the worship to him. And then at that time, Rama says that yourself divested of any desire, with what mind did you abduct this girl from Kashi? Okay, so you were not going to marry, so why did you abduct her? So you have, by doing that, you have been, this lady is dissociated from her virtue because she was supposed to be married and serving as a wife, and that's her duty, but she can't do those things then. Contaminated by your touch of your hands, nobody is going to marry her. So she has been rejected by Shalva because you had abducted her. That's why you take her at my command. You take her. Let this Kashi's daughter perform her duties as a wife. So let her do that. And again, looking at him, Bhishma tells Parashurama that I cannot by any means take this girl to my brother. Again, it was she only told that I am Shalva's, so it was by me that she was permitted to go to Shalva city. So she only told me that she did not want to marry my brother. So that's why she was sent there. And as regards to myself marrying her, it is again my firm vow that I will not abandon my Kshatriya practices from fear or pity or avarice of wealth or lust or for any reason. I will not abandon the vows that I made. So hearing this, Rama again with little bit got bit angry, and he says that you do not act according to my words. I will kill you this very day. I will kill you with you and all the people that you have come with. And again, Rama said those things repeatedly, but Bhishma again tried to convince him with sweet words and calmly he tried to tell him all the things that happened and why he can't marry or why he can't marry her to his brother and things like that. He tried to explain all those things. And he also says that while I was a child, it was you who instructed me. You are the one who told me all type of arms and weapons and everything. You are the one who told me, and that's why I am your disciple. So then Rama says that if you know me as your guru, then why you're not accepting me? Why you're not doing what I'm asking you to do? So this Kashi's daughter uh, is there for you to accept. Without that, I will not be gratified with you. So take this maiden and preserve your race. So having abducted her, she does not obtain any husbands. That's why you take her. Again, Bhishma tells her that this cannot be because uh, remembering that you are my guru, I am trying to gratify you and make you understand all these things. Again, as per this Amba, she has been refused by me before knowing what the faults, productive of great evils of female sex and everything. So again, she's been refused long before by me. And again, how can I take, even if she has not been refused, how can I take a girl who has already set her heart on somebody else? Okay, so I cannot take even so. First of all, I have my own vows. I cannot marry. Then, even if I have to marry, I can. How can I marry somebody who is already supposed to marry some another person? So that's why I can't. So that's why. Please be gracious to me. So again, he reminds of the shloka sung by the Maruttas previously. The renunciation is sanctioned by the scriptures and shastras of a guru who is filled with vanity, who is destitute of knowledge of right and wrong, and who is studying on the devious path. Okay, so a guru can be given up, so renounced. Okay, so but you are my guru, and it is for this I have from love or reverence to you greatly. You are not, however, you do not know the duty of a guru, and it is for this I will fight with you. I would not kill you. I will not kill any guru in a battle, especially a Brahmana, and especially one with ascetic merit like you. And that's why I will forgive you. I will defeat you and I will forgive you. I will not kill you. So again, he says that Bhishma says that the one who is going to kill a Brahmana in a battle is not guilty. When Brahmana takes up the weapons and he fights like a Kshatriya angrily, so that Brahmana should be treated like a Kshatriya. Okay, so he's not a Brahmana. So I am a Kshatriya and I will practice the Kshatriya duties and I will not incur any sins by killing you in the battlefield because you are taking up weapons and you're coming against me angrily. So remember these things because these things will apply again when we go to Kurukshetra war, again the big war, Pandavas, Kauravas, because there are many Brahmanas involved as well. So any Brahmana coming with weapons angrily should be treated like Kshatriya. Okay, so that's the Shastras here, what Bhishma is calling out. So no sin occurs in having a battle with such a person. So again, when people acquainted with uh, what is right time, what is right place, and well versed in matters relating to dharma and artha, when they are doubtful, they should always follow what is good from a dharma point of view. Here again, Bhishma says that his dharma, his duty is following the Kshatriya duties, so that's what he is going to do. And since you are pushing me to marry this girl. I cannot marry her, so I will fight you. So equip yourself for a single combat. So again, one-to-one combat. Prepare for that. So if Bhishma says that, so again, in the olden days, you killed uh, forefathers, all the Kshatriyas previously in this same Kurukshetra, and from that you fulfill the desires of your Pitrus. But now I'm going to kill you and offer your blood to all those Kshatriyas you killed. So that's so Bhishma, like that, he challenges Parashurama. So both of them at that time challenging each other. Hearing this, Rama becomes uh, angry, and also, but he says laughingly, saying that uh, it is that you have good luck that it is that you decide to fight with me. Uh, Now I will go to Kurukshetra. I will do what you said. Come there and prepare. Let your mother Ganga see you dead in that Kurukshetra. So come prepared with all your chariot and all the equipment, whatever you need. Come prepared. So hearing this, Rama prepares to leave, and Bhishma worships him, and then agrees to have that battle. So Bhishma returns to Hastinapura. He narrates everything to Satyavati, and then prepares himself following morning for the battle. He takes all the blessings from the Brahmanas and everything, and then he prepares his chariot, and then he starts his journey towards Kurukshetra. With and that chariot he had a white umbrella over it, and it was with fans that were white. So he was dressed in white. So everything that he was going there, everything, his armor and everything that he took, bow, everything that in that chariot, including himself, everything was white. So like that, he leaves that Hastinapura for Kurukshetra. And after reaching Kurukshetra, so he goes there, and after reaching Kurukshetra, uh, both Bhishma and Rama were eager to battle, and both desirous of showing each other their strengths and how they are going to defeat the other person. So at that time, when he comes in the view of Rama, he took his conch shell and blows it very loudly. And then at that time, all the devatas, Indra and everybody, all the devatas, rishis, everybody comes in the sky to watch this battle between Bhishma and Rama. So at that time, Ganga comes there, and as she appears, Bhishma worships her, and then she asks him, "What are you planning to do? Why are you doing this? Why are you going against Jamadagni's son in this battle? So don't fight." Sorry, she goes to Rama, and uh, she again asks. She tells Bhishma that don't fight Rama, and also she tells him that I will tell Rama that don't fight my son, don't fight your student disciple, don't fight. So being a Kshatriya, do not obstinately set your heart on the encounter with Brahmana. So she tells Bhishma not to continue with this battle. So while she says that, Bhishma disagrees with her, and she also says that Rama is equal to Shankara himself, Mahadeva himself, and he is the exterminator of all the Kshatriya order. So it is all known to you. So that's why don't desire an encounter with him. And when she says that, again, Bhishma worships her, but he says that he cannot. He explains everything, all those things that happened with respect to Amba, and how he has tried to stop Rama from choosing battle, but there was no other option. So that's why he is here. And then Ganga goes to Rama. He says that do not fight Bhishma. He is your disciple. And Rama says that go and make Bhishma stop this. He let him desist, and then he does not execute my wish. It is for that I have challenged him for a battle. So when they address like that, Ganga again comes back to Bhishma, and with Bhishma once again refuses her. So declines to the peace. She was trying to broker between these two, and the both of them prepare for the battle. Then Bhishma looks at Rama and says that I'm in a chariot with horses, everything tied, and with my body fully covered with the armor, coat of mail, and everything. I'm fully covered, protected. But you are standing on the earth. So how are you going to fight? You do not have anything to protect you and things like that. At that time, Rama says that he says, Rato me Medhini Bhishma Vaha Veda Sadasvavat Suto me Matarishva Vai Kavacham Veda Madaraha Susamvito Ranetaabhir Yotseham Kurunandana. So this earth itself is my chariot. So he says beautifully here, Rama says that this earth itself is my chariot and Vedas are my horses. That's going to carry me from one place to another in this battlefield. And the Vayu is my driver. He is the one that carries me. And my coat of mail is those Veda Matara. So the mothers of Vedas, so Gayatri, Savitri, Saraswati, they are my coat of mail, and I'm well covered in this battle for you, with you to fight with you. So Bhishma is looking for the physical chariot and horses and everything, and Rama gives him that this entire earth is his chariot and Vedas are his horses and things like that. He gives that explanation and how he's going to battle. So, having said that, Rama covers Bhishma with a thick shower of arrows, covering his horses and charioteer and things like that. So, when he does that, at that time, Rama appeared in an excellent chariot. He comes across in a very handsome chariot, and he has been, by his own will, he created that chariot. It was beautiful like a town, and celestial horses were uh, carrying and pulling that chariot, and it had all the necessary defenses, and it was decked in all the type of ornaments, including gold and other things. It was tough skins all around, so if arrows come hit, it does not penetrate into that chariot and destroy it. And it bore the devices of Surya and Chandra. And Rama himself, he was armed with bow, with equipped with quiver, and his fingers were leather fences were covering his fingers. And then Akritavrana himself, uh, Rama's friend, became the charioteer, and he again was summoning Bhishma in the battle. So Rama was summoning him, saying that come, and then he was challenging him. So like that, Rama was like his son himself. He was in that battlefield, Kurukshetra field. He was preparing and he was ready to face Bhishma. After that, he has poured that arrow showers on the horses and charioteer and everything. Bhishma gets down from his chariot and he goes to Rama. And he goes there and worships him, saying that whether you are equal or superior to me, I will still fight with you. Uh, you are my guru, so bless me victory in this battle. So Bhishma goes and asks for a victory blessing from whom he was going to fight. So Rama becomes very pleased with him. He says that the one who desires prosperity should act even like this. They that the one who that fights with the warrior more eminent than themselves have this duty to perform. So again, I would have cursed you if you had not approached me like this. So now go and fight carefully, summoning all your patience. I'm not going to wish you victory. I'm going to bless you. I'm not going to bless you victory because I am the one who you are standing against. I'm the one who is going to defeat you in this planet to defeat you. That's why go fight fairly. And I'm pleased with your behavior. So Rama blesses him and he becomes very happy. So this is again Guru Shishyas coming together, even though they are in the battlefield facing each other. So then, after worshipping him, Bhishma immediately comes back to his chariot and blows his conch shell, and then the combat begins between them. And that combat between them lasted many days, each of them trying to defeat one another. They battle each other. Rama strikes Bhishma with 960 arrows, one after another. And with those arrows, Bhishma's 4 horses and chariot were fully covered. And again, uh, Bhishma, uh, again, he was also uh, covered in those arrows. Then again, Bhishma, what he does is he uh, looks at Rama and he says that although you have done all this, shown little regard towards me, yet I have fully honored you as a guru. So now listen to some auspicious duty that should be discharged if virtue is to be learned. Vedas that are in your body and the high status of Brahmana that is in you and the ascetic merit that you have earned by severe austerities, I'm not going to strike those things. But I'm going to strike you who were a Brahmana has taken up the Kshatriyahood that's in you that you are displaying. That's what I'm going to strike you. So he again, Bhishma says that he is not going to hurt the Vedas. He is not against the Vedas or Brahmanas or the merits that Rama has acquired, but it is the Kshatriyahood. So again, he reminds that a Brahmana, when he takes up the weapons, he becomes the Kshatriya. And so now see my bow and the energy of my arms. So with that, he starts releasing, shooting arrows, and he starts cutting off all those arrows that Rama is releasing towards him. Then again, he shoots hundreds of arrows towards Parashurama's arrow and piercing through Rama's body. It injures him very badly. Blood starts flowing from his uh, all, all, all over the body, and covered with blood. Rama looked. He started shining beautifully. Bhishma describes here to the Duryodhana, saying that he looked like a Ashoka tree in the spring. So when all the flowers are coming at that time, how the trees look, and similarly Kingfisher tree with flowery attire, or Ashoka tree with its fresh leaves coming through, red color coming through. So or in the Meru mountain when uh, sun is going down. So like that at that time, how it looks, just like that Rama looked. So he looked, even though blood was pouring through his body, he looked like that. And then Rama taking up another bow, again when angrily, he with sharpness he releases lot of many more arrows towards Bhishma. And again, Bhishma again encounters all those things. He again pierces Rama with 100 arrows, and with those arrows, Rama loses his senses, and when he loses his senses, Bhishma, with pity, he stops fighting and he thinks that, uh, oh, what Kshatriya duty I'm performing? I'm hurting my own guru with this. I have committed a great sin by doing these things, and who is a Brahmana and who is a virtuous soul, I am hurting him, and things like that. Bhishma repents hurting Rama like that, where Rama was unconscious. So while he was while he stopped like that, Rama once more gets up and he starts fighting again. So, like this, the battle continues. So, we'll look at this battle conclusion next time when we gather. Any questions for